Stardom 101. Stardom 101. Stardom 101.
Stardom 101.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
Shining light on today's tastemakers
and innovators.
Keep it with your host, Christopher Boykin.
It's the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast.
Yes, it's Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast here back on iHeartRadio. We back again. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tapping into the platform. You guys have suggested that we continue to do things like these, featuring prominent, talented individuals all across the globe. And today I got a returning guest. This is my guy, my dude. He goes by the name of Realpeoplez. He's a real stand-up individual. And he got some projects he's got working on, and he got some things he's got in the grips of. So we want to just chop it up with him and see what's going on in his world. Realpeoplez, what's going on, my friend? What you been up to, bro?
Man, I was out here living, man. I'm out here living, loving life and living life and loving, But everything is good, man. How's everything going with you?
You know it go, man. It's a new look, summertime is here. The hottest time, the hottest season of the year is here. I want to talk to you about that. Because a lot of people will be like, people want to turn up. Some people lose their mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They go crazy in the summer. It's going to be a hot summer. It's 2025. But one of my questions for you, bro, a lot of people, the way you move they want to is he major? Is he independent? Like, what is your current situation, bro? Are you strictly independent, doing everything from the mud yourself with your own team? Like, the way you put stuff together, your pieces together, man, it looks good on the outside end, and people want to know, like, is he signed? Like, what's happening?
I really do appreciate that, man. I'm moving independent, man. I'm a one-man team. I just touch bases with a lot of people, and I have some connections with some people that's in the industry, and that's just all it is, man. And I'm well seasoned. So I watch and I observe and I see what I need to do, and that's how I move, man.
That's what's up. And it's important, too, Real, it's important, that networking with the right people. And this game could be quite shady. It could be a real dangerous game. How important is it for you to really connect and have relationships with the right people in the right places? And, everybody is not, put it like this, legit. Some of the people who shake you, they shiesty, they set you up, this, and that. So how important is navigating in this industry for you and just really not trying to be a crowd pleaser, be out there for everybody, but just really dealing with the right people?
Right. Well, for one, is really using the keen discernment. And and knowing what you're not gonna really know who is who, but they will eventually unveil themselves. They'll show you what it is, but you gotta you just basically learn from other people's mistakes and just do the best you could. And it's important to be a genuine person because people they gonna see if you real too. They're gonna test your temperature,
Oh yeah.
And it's all about how you react and respond in certain situations. But for the most part, I've definitely come across some scammers, and it's people. It's actually some artists that you really probably you love and know of that. Everything don't be glitter. Everything's not gold. You know what I'm saying? On the other side,
Yeah.
they out here trying to you just gotta be careful with who you don't trust and who you talk to. That's pretty
That's
much
a fact. Yeah, that's a fact, man. You just dropped this dope music video song for it's called IGLOO. Let's talk about that a little bit. So people don't know, is that an acronym or is that a saying that you do? Like, what's IGLOO? Like, how that work?
No, how I came up with IGLOO, man. It's not an acronym. It is what it is. Like I say on the song, I say I'm gonna slide like I'm stepping out of igloo.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a metaphor, you know what I'm saying? Like people always saying they gonna slide. I'm sliding like I'm stepping out of igloo. How hard is that?
That's hard. That's hard.
But the video, man, the video was real dope, man. It took a while for my guy to get everything edited and sharp because he put his thing on that,
Oh yeah.
And he also the same dude that edited the video for me. He also made the beat as well. His name is Clay Harvey. A dude out of Gaithersburg, Maryland, Jamaica descent. Cool ass dude, man. So he did the beat for me, and the quick story about that is I had the beat sitting around for a couple years. So it's that beat is ahead of its time, and it's
Wow.
still current and modern right now. Buddy made that beat. I'm like, man, let me get that. And I took some time with it, and
Yeah.
I with that bitch, man. So
That's
that
what's
bitch
up.
hard, man.
Yeah, that's very fire. Bro. I was looking at that and I was like, oh, is that a lead off single is that a standalone single in itself?
It's actually that's my intro. That's the introduction single to my album Newborn King. So
Whoa.
that cut is off Newborn King. That's the first record off of Newborn King, and I'm starting off like that. Yeah,
Tough. Tough.
it's
Yeah, that's
all
tough.
dope. Yeah.
Yeah. And your EP, man, Ghetto Aristocrat. That name is fire, first of all. Like, I'm like, okay, that's a fire name right there. Tell me about
Hell
that
yeah.
project, man. That EP. Is it doing the numbers that you anticipated? Is it giving you the feedback that you wanted from the streets?
It's what you know, not yet because
Hmm.
I put promotion behind it, but that's what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Like I say, life be life, and I wanted to, and first and foremost, like what I'm gonna do with that Ghetto Aristocrat, I'm gonna end up making that like a little series.
Ah, I see.
That's an EP. So I'm just stacking work up. So that's the first three. I remember having the last interview with you, and I
Hmm.
wanted to make it an album,
I
but
remember. Yep. Hmm.
I was so damn antsy, man, and I'm like, man, I just want to put that out there because I feel like I needed to put something out there, and I gave the world that, and
Yeah.
my shit just started happening, and I had to focus on other things, but I'm back on it now.
That's
So
what's up. That's what's
along
up.
with that, yeah. So I got so much work out there, bro. I
Hmm.
just feel like I can just, and that's the good thing about being independent. I have full creative control over anything.
There
So
you go. There you go.
even if I put out past album, I do the video whenever I feel like it. Whatever I feel like I can do it. So
Hmm. Hmm.
um, but we gonna stay on track.
Yep.
And so Ghetto Aristocrat is I got 3 cuts off that EP. The
Hmm.
first one is called Indigo Child. Hard as
Mm.
fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hard as
Yeah.
fuck. Now it's certain records that's doing decent, that's doing better than other ones.
Hmm.
So it's 3 off of there. Ghetto, I'm gonna say Thousand Wrongs is the last track on that. And
Mm.
Thousand Wrongs is taking a little legs of his own, and people tend to gravitate towards that.
Mhm,
And
mhm, mhm.
but it's a hard song, man.
Yeah, that's what's up. And you currently writing and recording for this upcoming album. Some people don't
Yeah,
even know, like I said, Money, Sex, and Rap Music.
yeah.
That's a delicate title. It speaks for itself.
I,
It speaks for
and I
itself.
knew. Look, I knew that it
Uh,
was gonna do that because see, the story behind Money, Sex, and Rap Music, that's the first mixtape I put together years ago, and it was
mm,
just a mixtape. So I say, let me come. I wanna I wanna make sure that I'm always hitting that bar, staying fresh. So let me
mm,
take that and make it an album, and
mhm,
then I'm gonna come back to Ghetto Aristocrat. But I'm gonna do Money, Sex, and Rap Music, and
mhm.
I'm 4 songs into that. I got 4 songs written and recorded already.
Nice,
Uh,
nice,
I'm
nice.
shooting, I'm shooting, and it's different, man.
Yeah, yeah. You got any
So,
features on that joint? Are you big on features first of all, or you just do your own
uh,
music yourself? Like
I
how do you operate?
listen. I got some shit. I got some shit that I got a record with Game on it, but I got from Legion from what's my man name?
Mhm, mhm.
Legion Beats and shit, but I'm not gonna put that on an album. That's because I can't do too much with it.
I see,
And
I
babe,
see.
it's only promotion. Like I got that joint with Ross, and I tried to get him to sign off on it,
Mhm.
and ain't nobody responding. But they basically let me use it for promotion. But I can't get no commercial
Oh,
usage.
okay.
So, but
Okay. Cheese and all that good stuff off the publisher.
yeah, yeah,
I see,
yeah,
I see.
yeah.
But you can make some noise on it
I
with
can
the
make
views. I see, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah. So I got that. I put that. I got Break Bread is on SoundCloud. If anybody listening, you want to
Mhm,
go check that out.
mhm.
Honestly, ain't no lie. I bodied them on that bitch. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
That's what's
did.
up. That's what's up.
So. with that being said, no, I don't mind features. I was thinking about that yesterday, to be honest with you. I'm gonna have to put some coins together and, and see if I can get somebody on there, just to make the shit a little bigger, make a little more noise around it.
I
So,
see. I see.
if anybody listening, if y'all like my work, if y'all check me out and study me, hit me up, DM me.
Yeah.
Shotta G ENT. Don't forget that. Shotta G Entertainment Inc@gmail.com.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Money, sex, and rap music. Is it like an anticipated time frame? Maybe end of the year, next year? Are you taking your time with it? Like, what's the process, the creative process?
Right now, I'm taking my time with it, bro, because I don't want to rush it. I actually this it means a lot to me because I know
I
that
see.
the first project, the first mixtape I did, I took my time with that. That was years in the making. So with this, I wanna take my time with it, and I actually wanna go back to like traditional rap albums. I've been saying this. I wanna put some like a nice couple skits on it and have
Yeah, I see.
theatrical as well, like give it a feel. So I honestly, bro, if I email you a record or two on behind the scenes that just for you can check the shit out and see where I'm going with it.
Yeah.
Because I'm that confident in it. And this shit's something else, bro. I know that I'm gonna shake up.
Shake up the building.
I'm gonna shake up the building with this
Yeah.
joint, bro. It's that.
That's dope that you remember that too. Remember when albums, man, and music was different? Like you
Yeah.
was getting the cinema. You feel me? Like it was like it was more than the music, it was the skits, it was the intros, it was it's like you was taking somebody really taking you to the world from a theatrical side. So I definitely feel that. And that's probably what's missing in the industry right now. Cause a lot of people out there, you could be real with this, like I said, they putting out microwave music, bro. Like they spitting out music from anywhere, anytime, and half of it don't have any substance. So for you to, like I said, take your time with your creative process, that speaks volumes to the type of artist that you are. You're not gonna give your fans just any kind of thing. That's one thing I know. You don't do that.
No, I'm not gonna rush it, man. And that's one thing with me, man. It's like there are a couple of artists that does that, but they're more. See, I'm not there yet, but I'm in that same caliber of those artists that's on the top tier, that's taking their time with their music. So I'm cut from that same cloth. And I was walking around, just a quick story. I was walking around in the store the other day and I noticed artists are putting records back on vinyl.
Whoa.
So I'm like, I'm gonna put Money, Sex, and Rap music on the vinyl.
Whoa,
So
I see.
people gonna be able to go and actually grab it and be, I'm gonna put a package behind that shit. I already got the artwork in. I already got art for it. So, it's gonna be something special.
That's
But
what's up.
I don't want to take away from Ghetto Aristocrat and
yeah.
IGLOO. So I really want y'all to, even with the IGLOO video,
Go check that out.
It's a message behind it, and it's not just even I'm all independent, and just what my man said, you moving like you major, because the visual on that video, it ain't no cookie cutter shit. It's actually dope, and it looked like I'm in a major studio with a good. So I put pride in my work. There's other videos that kind of there, but I step my game up every time.
That's what's up. And that's on your YouTube platform, correct?
It's on my YouTube. I got over 1,200 views. I just released it a couple weeks ago. I re-released it on social media, and I'm up 1,200 right now. That's pretty good for me. With no ads, no ad campaigns.
Yeah, that's organic, baby.
Organic.
Yeah, you already know that's organic. They tapping in for real, for real.
Yeah. So
that ain't no bots.
No bots.
Yes,
no
sir.
bots. All the people behind me on that. So if you go on my page, if you follow me on Realpeoplez on Facebook, you'll see I got that posted on there. I also have it on my Instagram page as well. So
tap in
out here, moving independent and making shit happen. I do have Dope Boy Dreams Apparel.
Okay, good.
That's my clothing line. I have a clothing line as well. I got them Leathermans on deck. Them bitches fresh.
Yes, sir.
Y'all tap in for those Leathermans. Those Dope Boy Dream Imperial Leathermans, man. Can I say this on here right now?
Yeah. You good. You good.
I have I'm working with a manufacturer,
Mhm.
uh, big manufacturer. So you go through me and I can get you whatever. So if y'all have any clothing brands, you guys want to start a clothing line, tap in
Mm.
with me. I have the distributors that work straight directly through me,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I get you that distribution. That's even for
Nice.
you. Man. Like these dudes, they dope quality. The clothing, the quality, everything is top tier.
Yeah.
So I'm making moves out here, man.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. And we was just talking about before we went live. It's
Mhm.
summertime coming up. Summertime is a busy season. Is the most, I mean, it's the most lit season of the year. Between now really and the end of the year, because you're pushing this into the second half of the year now. So we on the second quarter. So for you, I know a lot of people hit the festival stages. They do some shows. They tear the
Yeah.
clubs up. They make some appearances. Is that any of that in your agenda, or you straight studio bound? You focus on the music, you working on your own wave. You're not really trying to get in the streets and do all that performing because you
No,
really.
no, I can't.
How are you right now?
I can't say that. I'll be next month sometime. Matter of fact, I think I just seen the email. I'm working with Sony Hawk Records.
Mhm.
I'm a member of I'm a member of their group,
Mhm.
and I got nominated for a couple songs. So
Nice.
I'll be performing at the awards ceremony in Chester, Pennsylvania.
Nice.
Um,
Nice.
I missed out on South by Southwest. My sister passed away from cancer
Oh.
back in end of March. So I was
Oh.
supposed to do South by Southwest. She passed the same day. So I
Wow. My
missed some.
condolences, bro. My condolences.
I, I appreciate it, man. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch. I'm gonna touch bases on some shit. I got some emails
Mhm.
of some shows like yesterday and stuff. So I'm gonna scan through what I can see, and then I'm gonna pick and choose
Mhm.
what I want
Mhm.
to do. So, but I'm outside this summer for sure.
That's what's up. So we gigging. That's what's up. We gigging.
Yeah,
We showing our face
availability is
outside.
open.
That's what's
The
up.
availability is open. Holler at me if y'all want me to perform for sure.
That what's up. We doing them bookings this summer, y'all. We doing them bookings.
Yeah.
Another dope thing about you, brother, which I admire, fatherhood. Let's switch gears real quick. Let's talk about fatherhood,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
You're current single father and you raise your youngest child. And that journey for you, bro, like there's a lot of other cats, what I mean, that's probably in your shoes, younger. They don't know what they probably think their career is over. It's a wrap, throw the towel in, blah, 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 blah. You've been battle tested in so many different ways. So you
Yeah.
definitely
For
got a
sure.
testimony, you know what I'm saying? So, and you still persevere. That's the dope thing. You
Yeah.
still here and you ain't make
Yeah.
no excuses with your child. You dig? So fatherhood for any young cat right now listening, probably in a similar predicament, what kind of advice can you give them, if they walking down that lane that you walk down, but they still got that dream, they still got that fire, and they still want to put out that good music? What advice can you give them?
Well, first and foremost, like you said, like you was ending off that fire. You
Mhm.
got that fire. Got to stay ignited.
Mm.
You got to stay united. That you can't like I've been told so many times, you might as well just stop. You just need you gotta really want this shit. You gotta
Mm.
really want it. And there's times where I sometimes I may get discouraged, but then I have someone that like, hey man, that shit hard. That shit, and they ask me about it, and I'm like, man, I still got it.
Yeah.
So far as with the yeah, I've been battle tested. I had to stop a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And
Mhm. Mhm.
there's times where I took my daughter to the studio with me.
Mhm.
So my daughter on records. I got her doing tags. So like it's certain, but you got to make sure I made sure my environment was right too. So
Mhm.
I had to cut a lot of stuff off, man. But it it was hard. The hardest thing for me, what I would say the hardest thing for me
Mhm.
was trying getting like letting go of the streets.
Ah, I see. I see. Turn that
And
page.
yeah, turning the page and that shit still in me now, but that was the hardest part for me. But looking at my daughter
Mhm.
and I'm gonna tell y'all a story because the time statute of limitation is up.
Mhm.
When I was bagging up at the hotel and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? And I had my child with me.
Mm.
So you guys gotta really realize you gotta start thinking and start caring. The first
Mhm.
thing is once you start caring about situations, start caring more about yourself.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? But you still gotta have that dream, but you gotta because certain things you can't do it all. You ain't gonna be able to do it, especially if you by yourself. 'Cause I was by myself. My mama was old. I ain't had no parents, no grandparents to babysit and shit like that. I had to actually start working for the first couple years of my daughter's life. And I still was in the studio too. I still was writing. So that fire gotta stay in you. You gotta have a purpose. Find a purpose. What's your purpose? You know what I'm saying? That's what drives me is my purpose.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a purpose and not only and find better substance in music. So like my music has matured. If y'all follow my journey, you got time to do it. You can go back from my older projects to now. My whole story is in it.
I see.
So you gotta have a purpose, man. And I'm glad you asked me that because one of my purposes is out here to be able to talk to the YNs.
Yeah,
Because I was once a YN. I just had a birthday. I ain't as young as I used to, but I still look it. I just hit 40. I just hit 40. And I'm blessed to say that now. I was hiding that shit for a little minute.
I see.
I don't look it, but I don't have a lot of my homies. They ain't here. Some of them in jail. But my think about that, and I'm tell y'all young niggas something. When y'all out here living like this, if you're blessed enough to even reach my age, you're gonna see that those niggas that you was running with, everybody like living that life, living the gangster life, you lose a lot of friends and you're lonely. It's a lonely ride. It's a lonely ride. So find something to love. Find something to hold on to. Because that shit is, I'm telling you, and I'm so glad that this is God speaking to me right now.
Yeah,
I'm so glad we got to this point.
Yeah.
But find something to love. And if you really love this shit, have that purpose.
Yeah.
It ain't all about that trigger play. It's deeper than that.
It's deeper than that.
Deeper than that. And learn the business.
Yes, sir.
Learn the business.
Yes, sir. That's with that note, man. Last question I want to give you, bro, is I know you got a lot of fans on all coasts, all kinds of places. And what's the message for your fans right now? Any shout outs you want to get to anybody in particular? This is a good time. We're going to sign out on this note. It could be family, it could be loved ones, it could be managers, sisters, brother, whoever. There's anybody to shout out who's been supporting you from day one.
Okay. All right. First of all, I want to say shout out to everybody that's been supporting me that actually tunes in. And I want to say this. I'm gonna get this because my little niece deserve it. My little niece was my sister's only daughter. She got 2 granddaughters. I want to say, Princess, I love you, and you hold it down. You're a strong ass woman. And shout outs to you, girl.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bro, I also heard while you were speaking, man. I know we signing out, but I heard a calling in you, man. I love how you was an advocate. You dropped a lot of gems when you talk. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously, I heard God, I heard a calling, I heard passion, I heard commitment. So your life ain't go through vain. Your challenges ain't go through vain. And they're going listen. Them young YNs, they need us more than ever right now. You and I both know that. It's a different generation. You feel me? It's a different generation. They on a different type of time, but they don't even know we've been there, done that. You dig? We've been there, done that. And they think that we new to the game. Like, bro, it's still in me.
We just we was blessed enough. We was blessed for God to give us enough life to learn.
There you go. That change.
You gotta, honestly, this shit, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm good. Like, I'm in the right position. I'm in the right position in life. I'm right in the middle.
You're right where you need to be.
Right where I need to be. I ain't gonna say too much more on that. But
it is all about evolution, bro. That's why I like talking to you, because you're gonna give me the real deal. We ain't want to hear talk fabricated. We talking real deal. It's really about evolution. It's about really being an advocate of some change. We got kids now, we grown, mature, but we still got to inspire and motivate them. You feel me? So what we do is important. The example we show them is like, yo, 40 ain't washed. You kidding me? I'm still young. I'm good. I'm 42 myself. I'm just getting started.
I'm just warming up. I'm tripping. They tripping, huh, bro?
They tripping. Bro, I'm in my prime. You kidding me?
Yeah, but listen, and when they get there, and if they blessed to get there, they gonna be
They
like, "Oh, they
Oh,
gonna
yeah, I see
I
what they
look
was
good,
talking, yeah.
feel good."
Mhm.
Yeah,
Well, it's always a pleasure chopping it up with you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Real Peoples was in the building, stopped by the studio, blessed us with the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding. Support the man's music. Don't worry, I got you covered. His YouTube and his social media links is going to be in the show notes of the episode. Hit up IGLOO, hit up the EP, look out for the album is coming out, the shows, tours, all that information. Follow him on
so
social media so you can be up to date. This is one of them ones. It's always a pleasure talking to him, man. I appreciate you, bro. Once and for all, man.
hey man, you're a real one, man. I appreciate you, man.
Absolutely. It's Stardom Magazine. It's on the rise. You know what we do. Until next time, same place. Next week, we see you guys later. Peace.
Are you on the rise to stardom? Well, get featured in the next issue of Stardom101 Magazine and promote your business or products today. Text MAG to 804-550-8647 or visit stardom101mag.net.
You're listening to the Stardom 101 Magazine Podcast with Christopher Boykin. Be sure to subscribe and download this episode, and continue to listen to Stardom on iHeartRadio or wherever you get your podcasts.